Why is it that so many students are forced to drop out of college? Students are forced to drop out of college because they don't take advantage of the services provided to them, they're ashamed to speak up and ask for help, or they have personal issues that hinder them from accomplishing their goals. In my speech, I will speak to you about students that don't take advantage of the services provided to them, students that are ashamed to speak up and ask for help, and students that have personal issues who think they must deal with these issues alone. First, let's talk about the students that don't take advantage of the different labs and offices on campus designed to help them. These students usually have the excuses, I don't have time, I'll figure it out on my own, I don't want to go, etc. Unfortunately, they are the types of students that are forced to drop out of college because they didn't want to invest in their futures by going to get help about the subjects that confuse them. According to FacultyFocus.com, students actually acknowledge the importance of receiving help, but many don't seek to find it. Here on the campus of Alabama State University, we have the Reading Lab, Writing Lab, Math Lab, Social Studies Lab, and even a Counseling Center. And the people inside of the labs are so motivated to see so many students come to them because they didn't understand something. And they know when they're inside of those labs, they are the only ones that matter. The counselors are beyond proud of the students that come to talk to them because they know holding on to so many emotions or traumatizing experiences can be dangerous. And they try to help take some of those things off your mind so that you have time to focus and remain in college. My second point is about how a lot of times students feel that if they ask for help or try to clarify something, that they will be labeled as a slow learner by their peers. Let's Recap.com says, students don't ask questions because of fear that everyone, teachers included, will think that their time is being wasted. Even though this can occur in a class, it shouldn't stop someone from getting a clear understanding. And let's say that you ask for help and still don't get the information presented clearly. After class would be the perfect time to go to one of the labs and receive help. Getting an education is something that everyone should take seriously. And if you let a professor, a classmate, or anything stop you from getting clarity, then you will be setting yourself up for failure in the future. I have been to the writing and the math lab on many different occasions, and everyone in these areas are so willing to help that they will not stop until they truly believe that you get it. I personally sat down and spoke with Mrs. Cleaving from the Counseling Center. And I asked her, what is it about counseling someone that gives you such pleasure? Her response was, it's the fact that they feel so comfortable to come in and share so much with us. And we try to make an open environment for them to share as much as they want. This statement alone shows what wonderful people we have on this campus that are here for us. My third and final point for today is, oftentimes students that have been through traumatizing experiences have no other choice than to drop out of college because their academic performance decreased. GoodTherapy.org says depression is the factor most frequently linked with academic withdrawal. If a student is dealing with depression, they should make it their personal business to go seek out help. This is where the counseling center comes into play. The counselors inside of that office are just waiting to try to help someone break their silence and talk about the things that are bothering and hindering them from their academic success. Inside HigherEd.com says, if you talk to college counseling directors and they tell you about the people that have dealt with depression on their campus, most of the children never came into their center. This is a tragedy because I'm sure so many students on this campus alone have decided it would be best for them to go home rather than talk to someone about the things hindering them from their academic success. In conclusion, it is never okay to allow someone or something to stop you from bettering yourself. College is supposed to be fun, but it's also about academic success. And if you need help with a class or classes, or if you need to talk to someone about anything, go get help. You're in college to prepare for the approaching future, and time does not wait on anyone. Students are forced to leave college because they don't take advantage of the services provided to them. They're ashamed to speak up in class and ask for help, or they have personal issues that hinder them from accomplishing their goals. Today, I spoke with you about students that don't receive help, students that do not ask questions in class because they're ashamed, and students that don't go to the different provided services because they just don't want to. Repeat after me. I can and I am moving in the right direction.